Yo, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft with me, SkyCastle Gaming, and I went in-raiding. So, a lot happened on the in-raid. I died, lost my wings, found them again, and lived and died again, lost them again, found them again, but we're all good. So this is my pretty much overall loot, including some ender chests, a shulker head, couple of spare wings, as well as 21 shulker cells. Really need those. I want to go bring one of these wings with Unbreaking 3, Mending, and maybe some armor to the world spawn. That way, if I ever die and my bed's obstructed or something weird happens, like a creeper blows me up, which has happened, as we talked about last episode, creeper blew up, took out this entire spot. That way I can easily fly back and it doesn't take 10 minutes for me to get back here and try to collect all my stuff. Able to quickly fly back, grab all of that, and be done with it. I got villagers roaming everywhere. They're quite annoying. Really need to deal with that. Alright, even though we have good loot in our end chests for diamond gear, the rest of our stuff's not looking so good. I got just random books that I found in the stronghold. I don't have too many resources right here as well, and hardly any blocks at all, especially dirt. Considering we want to build floating islands, gonna have to get a lot more dirt. So this episode is gonna be a lot of block collecting. I also need to figure out if I can extend the coral reef, so that's something I'm gonna have to do some research on. But that's gonna be the main thing today, is go and set up world spawn. We'll probably use the nether to get through there pretty quickly, and set up a chest over there, just like in case I die or something weird happens. Have an Elisha and everything, and then enchant some of this gear, get everything set up, get out, and get plenty of blocks collected, and hopefully, I'm going on vacation soon, but hopefully, when this episode comes out, we can have some of the mega base started, and start working on that coral reef. But we'll see how that goes. So, let's get started. Alright, and we're at the world spawn. Just came through our portal, not too far. It's pretty close to our other portal, probably a couple of 100 blocks, if that. I think I actually spawned like right on that cliff right there. So we'll put our ender chests right next to the portal. We have an elytra, diamond stuff, fireworks, just to help us get us back really quick. Even though we can probably get back fairly quick without the elytra and everything going through the nether. Let's find a workstation to add some food to that. All these guys are unemployed. Oh well, we'll add food to it later since it's in the ender chest, and we can do that from home. But pretty easy and quick access in case something ever weird happens. I can spawn in, grab some gear, or go through the nether, and get back to where I need to go. There's also a pillager outpost over there, which is coming in handy. So, pretty useful little spawn, to be honest. But let's go ahead and go back. Next thing I want to do is bone mill some coral and do some science and see what happens. Alright. Just came back. Made a stack of bread that can go in there as well. Go ahead and throw that in the ender chest. We're good to go. Now let's go bone mill some coral reef. It's a good spot right there. Let's see. Structure. Oh. So it does look like you can bone mill it some, but I wonder if those coral blocks are expanding too. Growing plenty of grass. But I'm not getting any coral. Wonder if this will grow up into a coral block. Oh. But even that's enough to give me some color. That is what I want. And I can farm sea pickles and give it some light. So that's pretty cool. I can at least get something going on here. Alright, so that was a success, I think. We can at least extend some of the coral fans. I don't know if that tubing grows up or not. We'll see what happens. It'd be nice to get some of the blocks. But if I have to, there is another warm ocean biome over that way that I can just steal the blocks from, put them in the water, and go from there. But we'll see what happens. Alright, so we started building our main base island. We're going to be quite a ways above the water because I want the clouds to kind of come through the island. So supposedly if you're at the bottom looking up and something's on the cloud, so that cloud's a block below us, you should not be able to see this dirt from the bottom, which I think will be really cool because I'm going to obviously build down below this level. So you'll see just some jagged rock coming out of the cloud, and then when the cloud moves over, then bam, you should see the whole island, which I think will be pretty cool. And then when you walk out of a build, you'll be walking through clouds, and it'll kind of make it a... I'm hoping it'll make it like a misty kind of fantasy effect on the island. But we shall see. If this cloud ever gets closer to us, I'm going to go down to the bottom. Way down here, there is a piece of sand, so I got to actually watch where I drop. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. I need to go grab a piece of grass block, so I need to find a silk touch shovel because I don't have one. I should have one somewhere. And then I'm going to start terraforming this a little bit, but mostly want to just get it built. Just a big platform, and we'll add to it and texture it and all that. But I just want to kind of get a platform out and see what I'm working with. All right, let's go down for this cloud. Oh wow, that cloud's gonna be like the perfect size. Let's see if it disappears. I'm really hoping it does disappear. That would be super cool. It's translucent. That's fine. That's still pretty cool. It should still give it a pretty cool effect. I was hoping it would just make it disappear completely. I may have to upgrade the graphics. Let's see. Details. Make them fancy. No, still can see through it. Oh well. I was hoping it'd make it disappear completely. But even if it's translucent, that should still make it a pretty cool effect. You'll just see some obscure buildings up there through the clouds, and then just some rocks sticking out. So that's the plan so far. I think it'll turn out pretty cool. Oh, will I make it through? No. But we'll continue building this out. It's a little uneven right now. And then start adding some grass to it and let the grass start spreading so it's not just dirt. And we'll go from there. Alright, and welcome back. And we have built our platform for our villager trading hall. We're going for our sky trader, so we need to hit the build limit, which we're not quite there yet. We've got 2 villagers here. I may just let them breed naturally and then start a villager breeder somewhere over there. But I want to build this kind of like almost like a stairway to heaven type deal. So this will be kind of like an oasis portion, and then as we go up, it'll turn to grass with flowers. With I'll probably do a quartz staircase up to the top and kind of make everything nice and white, like my villagers will be in heaven. So that'll be how that works. Got an extremely long bubble elevator. It takes forever to get up. And there's where my mega base will be. So I am a little worried about my mega base area. So it's going to be one large island and then a couple of smaller islands out on the sides. But I'm worried that I will build the large island too close to here and kind of just ruin the effect of it. So what I may do is just extend it outward this way. And like this is the very back edge of my mega base. That way this stays like a good distance. I want it to be visible, but not fully visible. I want you to have to like walk to the back and you'll see kind of something there. But I still want it to be visible so that I know it's at least loaded if I need it to be loaded. I may actually have no reason to have it loaded. We may push it back. Yeah, we may push this entire island back, which would be a lot of work, but we'll see. I'll just go ahead and start extending my mega base next episode. At least get the island platform set up. That way we can just look up at here and see what's going on. Let's go down there. Let's see how visible it really is. Oh, it's very visible. Yeah, very visible. We may leave it like that though. Because it'll be back, there'll be a waterfall coming down, kind of where this bubble elevator is. It'll be quite a large waterfall, so from the sand to the sand, which should hide the entire island pretty well. You won't be able to tell what's behind it, and I think I'll like that. And it'll just be kind of this mysterious area. I will build these floating water containers to use my trident to get up there. It's kind of how I want it to be done. Kind of have it like the journey towards heaven, and then you get to heaven and it's all nice and cool and a cool oasis with villagers at the very top, so we can get our achievement, which is Sky Trader. So try to get on that. Should be pretty fun. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just build this outward. I really don't want this to load like any chunks from villagers way out there. So that's when it starts loading the land. And that's probably 100 blocks away. So that's not bad. A ruined portal. So that's not bad at all. As we get our little islands going outward, I'm sure the land will come into view, which is fine. And if we need to, we can always build out this way more and just cut some of this off. We'll see how it goes. We may end up moving everything too. I don't want to be too far from land, so that way I have to waste 20 rockets to get anywhere. But we'll see how everything works out. I could just use portals to go everywhere. So yeah, this is kind of the start of everything. We may move our islands away and over some. We'll see. And we'll go from there. But it's a good start. It took a while to get those villagers up there. The villagers are a pain. But that's it for this episode. I want to get this out as soon as I can. Hopefully it's out on the weekend. And then I'll get started on the next episode. That way, try to keep the videos going weekly. Even though there's really only like 2 people watching. But keep the videos coming out, and hopefully we get a couple more viewers. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.